There we go. Well, I'm busy right now. Back to this. So I don't have to deal with cat being clawed at me anymore. Hello and welcome. I'm gonna bring this down. Ooh, nope. Ooh. Images. No, it's just gonna be Thranduil and the one metal band that inspired this character. Alright. Hello and welcome. No, I am busy. So let's see what we've got here. Ladies and gentlemen, and all the configurations of being. I was just struck with some inspiration and I remembered I need to stream today. So, forgot last week. But here we are. So let's describe the rebuilding of Konya by a member of the anti-party. No. The original anti-party, though, is fighting the, let's open a new window. There we go. So I can get that description. That was fighting the original Red Mist pirates. So we'll just hold that here. So, War of Ants is 50 or so. Put some notes in. This actually should be 2. So, notes. War of Ants is 5804. No, little girlie, what are you doing? Hello. Yeah, fucking, Sean Connery and Harrison Ford were like a year apart. In fact, no, I think Harrison Ford is older than Sean Connery, yet Sean Connery was his dad in Indiana Jones. And, fucking Last Crusade. No! The cat is with me. Again, still. Hello and welcome. So, where are we? War of Ants is in 5804. Day of Colors is 5854. And in between, in 5853, we have the Reclamation of the Citadel. And then just before Day of Colors, like fucking, I think it's the New Year. Hold on. Timeline of events. Is it 5853, 5854? Yeah, it was 5854 because it was like the day before the Day of Colors. Elder Drama, here we go. Everywhere on the castle, yeah. She is a baby. Let's see, so what we got here. 5854, King of the Pirates, Wizard of the Northeast, Combrach Tiktari, Honored Construct, here we go. Kolira attacks and destroys Konya by destroying one of the bone artifacts echoing the events of the Blackwater incident. On the Day of Colors. So, Ridiculously Cosades appears. Yeah, I think that is the Day of Colors. It might be like 2 days before. Day of Colors is 5854, so then we have the complete annihilation of the old Citadel. There is a character named Eltar Malta, who is essentially just, hey, I like the lyrics from this band, put into a character, which is Trozekind. Good song. On ukulele? Alright, I'll come back to that later, maybe. Blah blah blah, nymphs of dark, blah 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 bleep blah beep blah beep beep beep. Enthroned and ringed with gold of the mighty old oak, I'm on the lightness side. This guy was a king, or he was like a minor king of a minor kingdom, arguably in the Forgotten Realms. We're not going to worry too much about that. But he followed Drow assassin Zundrin Rilendar across the void, the ether, the depths of space, after he killed everyone, including his son. After Zundrin fucking disappeared, I mean, like, this guy's looking for... Master Total Architect, the Dwemer. Yes, little one. Do you need help with that? Hold on, cat needs help. Yes, I see. Hold on. I see. Yes, that mean ball of paper has gotten caught. Here you go. Yes! No. Very good. So Zundrin Rilendar, Eltar Malta. So Eltar Malta chased the party as part of the counter party, who actually might be here somewhere. Counter party. I might need to bring up my... Nope. Let's bring up my old campaign notes by going into the actual... Oh. About to play a dangerous game. Okay, we're good. File Explorer. Old notes. Unincorporated. Hello! And it's going to be campaign... Let's see if we can bring it up. My Camp 3? Red guy... No. No, not this one. I think it's going to be around 10. Which is conveniently right around where the notes start. Ghosts in the Bank Vault. Where the fuck is this from? Right, fucking Thatch. I miss Thatch. Hold on a moment. I'll bring this up so you can see it as well. These are old campaign notes. They're not good. Very few of them are canonically canon. Hello, you little scamp! Zog, Lathander, no one gives a shit about Wizards of the Coast Gods anymore. Gotta fucking literally one of the players was fucking Sailor Moon. Where's my thing? Let's see if I can find some deets on Eltar Malta. I don't think I need to worry too much about it. Fucking Campaign 9, Campaign 10, Campaign 11, Campaign 17. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's 13. There's the counterparty. Is that the counterparty? Yeah. Yeah, so we have Thatch, who is a Warforged necromancer, who talks like this all the time. He had a lateral lisp. Hello, my name is Thatch. He would talk about the person who found him. Her name was Cassandra, and I miss her. Eltar Malta, the counter to Zundrin. So hold on. Thatch was a counter to Krelthar Sourtongue, who was a paladin of the Raven Queen. Embraced death, all that, hated undead. Thatch was a necromancer. Eltar Malta was an elven king who hated Zundrin Rilendar because he killed his child. Hagal Orcbreaker Lomac hated Zog because he was an orc. She's a Goliath barbarian. Tuninus Quinn was a spooky little halfling. Spooky little halfling who just hated fucking wizards so much. Like, he looked at Thatch, he's like, I'll save you for last. We're killing this guy, Ridiculous Cosates, who was almost Archmage of the University of Manaramu. So he was a warlock deal where he would go around and just stab mages in the back. Korek Fendi was the one who would strike down the moon. He was a were-tiger, and he wanted to fight the moon, and one of the people... Oh, look, we got my voice notes. Ooh. Fucking Yazi! I forgot about Yazi. I'm gonna make his block again. We still have more? No. Obviously, one of the party members was Sailor Moon. So, we had somebody who wanted to fight the moon. And then it turned out that, like, once Zundrin left, and once Usagi fucking stopped showing up, No one really cared. It's just like this guy Krelthar changed his god. Zundrin left the party. Zog changed out characters. Tunniness was pretty ignorable. This one left the party. I was just left with a bunch of people who were like, oh, surprisingly, these are mostly decent people. And I was actually running for an evil party. Oh god, I forgot about that. I am in your bones, Zundrin. Alright, he was a fucking gold dragon, but not like a wizard's gold dragon, a different gold dragon trap. So, Eltar Malta teams up with another party from another campaign to help clear out part of Konya, especially if they're doing their recovery quest. Oh, that was part of the Chalking incident. People met this guy. So what we're gonna do with him, I don't think he dies during the fall of Konya, so fuck it. He was out of town. Once again, everything he's worked for is gone, but he knows better than to give up, unsurprisingly. So, how does an elven king rebuild a human city? The answer is, incorrectly, the Chalking incident. Yes. There is no greater example of hold the fuck on, are you guys fucking serious, that I have ever had in my campaigns. Ever. So, Elven King. Yeah, a minute. I agree, Kat. How does he build a human city incorrectly? He had a fucking cool weapon too. Let's actually just hold on. He had a G, I think, or a G. Dagger axe. Yes. Yes, you blurb. You scooble. Different priorities, yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, Eltar Malta had one. That. You just swatted me. Stop. Go. Go on. You fucking goober. Let's get a Google. I want to see. You want one of these things mounted properly. Yeah, this. Hold on a second. There we go. This sort of shit. What are you saying? Kind of just want, like... No. I don't know how to live alongside a cat while I have ADHD, because it is rough. The cat wants attention when the cat wants attention, which is very frequently, and I can't get work done if I keep having screaming in my ear. Especially she has this don't step on me scream, which she uses in case she stands in front of you at any point. Hold on. Can I get, like, a mounted one other than that? Do we have one here? There we go. Almost. Come on. Give me a... You're gonna get your claw out of my hoodie right now, cat. Just ripped my hoodie! No! You are banned. You are banned from this place. Go. Go. Whoa. Go on. I don't want to, like, use a spray bottle. I think that just doesn't work on cats. Normally, like, ignoring a cat is supposed to be the right thing to do. But, 1, ADHD. 2, I have very limited clothing. I can't ignore it. I don't want to commit violence against a cat. Yeah, play with that. Get your energy out. It's just a towel. I also only have limited towels. Door between me and the cat? There are no doors. I have to be in the living room because I have no Wi-Fi on my computer. Yeah, play with the towel. That's much better for you. Get it out. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, so I'm just fucked, right? Humans and elves. So we still have the same thing. Let's start with, where does the water come from? Konya Lake. Comes from Konya Lake. Where does the food come from? Just for the record. Let's take off regions. This is now the province of Roses. Konya, which is, see, there's the Rose Canal. No, there's the Rose? Where's my rivers? Great Rivers. Why aren't they symboled? Yeah, Rose River. So this is the Rose Canal, this is the Gallery Canal. Which are heavily fortified. This area, so like this region around these rivers, is a dodecagrammal fortress. Originally I said it was the size of Germany because it was an Attack on Titan reference. But now that's just excessive. So we got one big set of walls around the land, and then we have the inner citadel, which sits around here. Probably extrudes out into this river. This is now a lake. So we're just gonna move New Konya here. Let's see. So back to the good part. Water comes from Konya Lake. Food, the land was always filled with apples. Long established farmland. A little tainted with wild magic from the War of Roses. Not War of Roses, War of Ants. In the province of Roses. Long established farmland. Orchards. Wildlife. Poop goes in the river. Shermina doesn't drink out of it, so they don't care. They're the only thing downstream. Water, food, poop. Why are we here? I'll actually say that the Fertile Valley, because this valley, it's not part of, but it gets a little bit of Mokoi Tham's bullshit. So, where's the other rivers? Other surveyed rivers. This river here, the Mokoi River, which I'll take off the underground, see, where is that? Major Underdark Voids. This region here, this valley, floods. Every spring, there are these voids in the mountains, sort of like pits, that invariably get blocked with ice and snow flowing down canyons. And there's these huge, well, not huge, they're rather small, but they're ponds that are, you know, several meters deep, maybe like 20, 30 meters deep. Just in the rock that get blocked with ice. So there's 20, 30 meters of water there. And every spring, without fail, and sometimes chaining together, they all break at once and just flood this valley. Which floods both the Mokoi River and, to a lesser extent, the Rose River. Bringing silt out of the mountains and down toward Konya. This region is fertile AF. The entire eastern Aegis is. So, you know, we don't need to worry about that. Poop goes in there. Hold on a second. Yeah. So I have for Mokoi Tham, which has never been visited, and I don't even have fucking, like, I got concept art. It's Kashyyyk. The trees that are here are humongous. And some of the strongest, most flexible, deep-rooted trees on the planet, plainlet, because what are they gonna do? Die every single year? No, you get your roots in that ground and you fucking survive. That's how nature do. So they're huge, so that they can hold more nutrients to repair damage. They're wide, so that they can resist the water flow more, and the roots run deep. Even at the tops, they're still flexible as fuck, because sometimes these rivers get high. What type of tree it is, I have no idea. But because these things are so rigid and so powerful, the ecosystem builds around them. I wonder if there's ferns that, like, ride the breeze up the mountains, so they can populate the forest floor. But everything else grows on the trees, and one of the biggest exports are peppers. Chili peppers. Grow in the cracks, in the crags, in the tree. Meow. The bog down in the valley. So, fertile land. Yeah. They function like mangroves on steroids, except for most of the year, the area is just normal and dry and a bit muddy. Scoured. So these things have to grow in rocks. Scoured rocks. What the fuck is gravel? What the fuck is mud? Once a year you just get that deluge. And that's been going that way for a good few thousand years, so it's enough. Far enough away from Manaharamu. This is another part of Konya's history, so, Manaharamu, the Manarahi, have always been, everyone is always our people, always, forever. Hello, we found you, fellow sapient being, you are one of us. Even when they don't want it? So Konya is medieval city.jpg. It has a king, it has lords, it has, honestly, a bunch of structures that we would look at today and be like, that's kind of not politically kosher. Like, you're just trampling on people's rights. People own the land because force, etc., etc. It's an organized aristocracy. It's a monarchy with an aristocracy. Hold on, I gotta turn down the copyright-free music. There we go. Manaharamu, like, they tried to do it with the dwarves, and the dwarves were like, fuck off. And there's nothing you can do against the dwarves. They tried to do it with Konya, and for... Let's take a look at that timeline of events. How? So, Manaharamu is founded. 40 years later, 39 years later, they start fighting with Konya. I would say that Manaharamu has the better government structure, the better people. All in all, it is just a better time to live in Manaharamu than it is in Konya. Under Manarahi jurisdiction, it's a constitutional monarchy, than under Konyan rule. But the Konyan military, at the very least, disagrees, and what do you do when you're fighting against an army? It's got its own propaganda, and it's far, very far away. Remember, like, this is Kazakhstan, and this is Saudi Arabia. Distance. The Mediterranean would be here. This is fucking deep Kazakhstan next to Russia. The fucking, like, you're just gonna have fights. Would it have been better for the people of Konya to be under the, like, jurisdiction of Manaharamu? Yes. God, yes. They would have had healthcare. Did they want to? No. Manaharamu didn't take that sitting down. Manaharamu did not like that. So they've been fighting for, since 2141 until 5804. Hold on a second. Again. 3,000 years! 3,500 years of fuck those people. There are times of peace. Tamales is the person playing. Yeah, look at this tab right here, Rustin. 3,000 years of we do not like you. It's the longest running conflict on the plane. Yeah, I remembered a character that exists. Yes! Fuck off! I love you! No! No! There's a character I remembered existed, Eldar Malta, who was... You met him! He helped with the penance quest into the Mind Flayers in Konya. No. Yeah, she demands attention, and I gave her like an hour-long pet session. And now she's gonna try and swat at my leg now. Even though she doesn't claw, but her claws get caught. Yes. So the question currently is, how does an elf build a human city incorrectly? The poop, the water, the land, that all makes sense. How do you not fail, but making almost no use of what the humans can do and relying heavily on what elves usually do? How do you build a human city? Obviously trees. Obviously humongous... Oh, you know what? There we go. So we're gonna say... giant rose bush. How does a half-elf make a dwarven town correctly? Were the Foyers half-elves? He didn't make a dwarven town. He made a town ruled by the dwarves that wasn't a dwarven town. Dwarves go there. They don't care. You were sent out by a tiefling, technically, to make a Manaraki town. He's like, you know how to rule. You're adventurers. You're not bad people. Go do this. In fact, Novaconia needs to exist so that Jenica isn't the, like, guaranteed ruler of a bunch of shit. So, giant rosebush is a good idea. They're all mongrels? Oh, like the Manarahi. You would have been hated by the Conians. And they're pure blood. The Conians are... They exist as a trope. Welcome to fantasykingdom.jpg. Welcome to Fantasy Monarchy. It's Fantasy Europe. And the only way I can justify their existence is through their xenophobia. It is that, don't worry, trade routes for days, expansionism-ish for days. They're the closest thing to a country. Regions? Closest thing to a country on the plane. There's the province of roses. Roughly how far Conian influence moves. Azamar. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, because Aldrin was Azamar. And then fuck it, what's Oryx? Oryx was half-elf? Tiefling makes sense. Konya being the... It literally exists because of racism and xenophobia, and it's for the people of, like, humans need a kingdom of their own! And they come in and, like, here's the human kingdom, and they look at all the other kingdoms like, wait, what do you mean Manaharamu just has, like, better human rights and healthcare, and like, is just better in almost every way? What do you mean the dwarves are communist? What do you mean the fucking Dragonborn are more militarily capable? Not technically. The Dragonborn are able to mobilize better. The Conian Silver Knights would fucking trounce nearly every army on the plane. If they still lived and didn't have to deal with airships. But obviously you still have the human Conian diaspora, and they don't like it. It wasn't going to be a stereotypical distrust of magic. Originally, you know, these are people, they know what weapons are. Being a non-mage, or like distinctly avoiding magic on a plane this fucking magical, is stupid. It's so stupid. They do depend on the strength of their arms more than Manaharamu. The reason they don't trust mages, they don't trust Manaharamu. Because Manaharamu's been trying to conquer them for 3,000 years, and they're just like, no, fuck off. One of their greatest creations are arrows of dispel magic, because that guy over there is going to hit me as soon as he gets within 120 feet. Good thing I've got 300-foot range and drop them from the sky. Problem solved. So they don't distrust magic, they distrust mages. Magic's great. Oh man, you bring that shit in all the time. We have a court wizard. There's like a hedge mage on the down the road. There are a few wizards in town. There is a reasonable magical tradition here. But they're on thin fucking ice. They better not be Manarahi spies. If I hear a fucking word of Hikaurahi in this country, someone's getting hung. Someone's getting put in the stocks. Someone's getting their head cut off. God, I don't want it to be, though. I really don't want it to be the Nords. They still have wizards. And they don't hate wizards. But Mana Haramu is such a bother to them. They're like, what are we gonna fucking do? Let them control our economy? Which is a problem in Danzui-shan. That is an observable problem in Danzui-shan. Mana Haramu fucking with the economy by not allowing them to really develop their identify magic spells, and purposely fucking with their economy when they have what should be one of the strongest ones on the plane with their magic items coming out of the maze. Mana Haramu's like, we're making them by hand and you guys just get them for free, and Danzui-shan's like, yep. Don't know what they are though. For some reason, someone keeps misidentifying them. Economic sabotage. Konya's like, yeah, we know what's happening, fuck off. Now that Mana Haramu fell, Danzui-shan's economy is just the strongest on the plane. There's nothing to really compete with it. Tie your dollar to Danzui-shan. Yeah, they have to do fiat currency because gold... They're going to have to do fiat currency now. Because originally Mana Haramu was like, yeah, we'll sell you magic items that you can trust for ludicrous amounts of money, and then converting that into things they use for spells. So the pipeline of gold on the plane was, it starts in Danzui-shan, there's bits and pieces everywhere else, it flows to Mana Haramu where it evaporates into magic. It's just like a 0.1, 0.2 gold, no gold. And this funded Mana Haramu's incredible magic item economy for a very long time, since the maze was founded and started being explored. But now Danzui-shan has, like, mages who are willing to identify and not fuck them over, and a government who's not silently assassinating, quieting, and or abducting those mages. Mana Haramu is a beautiful place. It is an amazing country. It loves its people. But what country isn't going to, you know, make sure that their people are the most lovable people, huh? Konya saw a whiff of that and said, no, fuck you, fuck off, fuck everyone, fuck. And then Konya got destroyed. I am pretty sure I'm taking away a certain DM's right to just kill things on the plane, because there's a lot of stories that weren't explored and a lot of work that I need to do. Pax Romana... Well, yeah. The difference between Mana Haramu and Rome is that Mana Haramu did offer just significantly high. Welcome to Mana Haramu Protectorate. You have a better lifestyle. Straight up. What the fuck is going past my window? 1, 2, 3. That is the longest pickup truck. Why is there a limousine outside my... It's backing up. Is it coming into the driveway? Did they miss the turnoff? They're gonna be going for a while if they're trying to turn up. Hold on a second. This is fucking whack. Yeah, Newfoundland and Labrador, we didn't bother to get actual limousines. Well, we did. My cousin's uncle owned them. This guy's going to be trying to back up for days. What they have is a Ford pickup truck that's just longer. There he goes. Is he backing up? Is he trying to turn around? I think, yes, cat. Yeah, I will give you pets while I watch this spectacle. I think he almost took off his tire on the corner of this driveway. Is he going up back? Hold on. Is he going? Yeah, he's backing up there. There was an ambulance there last night. Why is there a limousine there today? Jesus. Alright. How you going? Weird. I'd take a picture, but I don't have anything to take a picture on except my webcam, and that's grainy as fuck. I doubt it because it's really fucking long. It's like you take a normal limousine with its 4 windows and you're not quite a party bus in terms of height, but maybe twice the length of a party bus. It is almost as long as in fact, I think it is as long as a bus, but it's a truck. Newfoundland Labrador. Honestly makes sense, other than it not making sense. What is Allin? Allin is something I needed to do. So, Allin is a town that exists, guaranteed. I think that's where vanilla comes from. Yeah, that's where vanilla comes from. I made it for a place for vanilla to come from. Yeah, and it is on the... Hold on a moment. Let me just take off them. It is right here. Yeah, vanilla comes from here. Tade is where trade comes from, and I needed to fill these. The reason I sent you that map, that was homework. I made that map for homework. And, I didn't, they were just not properly made. But yeah, Allin is muddy. Figure out how vanilla grows the best. Put that in a town there. So, back to Konya. And Chermina, which I've fucking, transliterated 4 different ways now. This R is the hardest thing, because it's a tapped R before an M, so it's Cheb. They need to exist. They, air quotes, exist. If you go there, there will be people there. Have I written anything about those people? Not even slightly. That's as much as they existed. Allin is where vanilla comes from, and Tade exists because trade needs to exist on that river. It's critically important to the trout population, sort of thing. Yeah, Manaharamu offers these things like, you can be one of us! And the leaders of Konya, who brought their people out of the abyss and said, I am king, were like, no. And it's not much different than any place on the planet. Why hasn't Canada been colonized by Norway when Norway's just doing better in nearly every respect? Right? It would be a better deal for the people, right? No one's gonna do that. Don't get me wrong. If fucking Norway was like, hey, Canada, you're under arrest and also part of our government now, I'd be like, sick. You guys got a king still, or do we vote still? You vote. Also, you have a king. Great. Nothing has changed. Do you want to use our mint? It's better? Probably. So, I think taking the province of roses, so Konya is roses for days. In fact, I went out on a walk the other day. I came back with 3 species of rose hips, also some slow plums, and a fucking magical fairy spring that I need to get a drink out of before I leave. I want there to be an unreasonable abundance of varieties of rose in the province of roses. Regions. Sort of maybe how they defined where they were willing to put their army. Maybe there's a god that does it. Maybe there's a spirit. Maybe it's a ghost. And I think someone trying to build Ah, there we go. Around the walls of the the remainder. Outer walls. South side. South side, north side. North side is what survived the war bands. Nah, south side feels better. Maybe they just passed over that wall to prove they could. The War of Ants, Monoharamu invented airships, and they're like... Yeah, so like not just a giant mass of thorns, but humongous roses. Like, you could feed a family for maybe 2 or 3 days on a petal from these roses. The smell is unbearably sweet. So I imagine Attack on Titan walls. Like, absolutely covered in roses. We'll put that in there. What else? How else does a... yeah, so everything's made from rose wood. Like, solid rose wood. We're talking like, I need a wall for my house. Well, give us a moment, we'll try and... Oh, maybe it's cursed. Let's throw a curse on that. Made. Maybe Eltar Malta runs afoul of somebody. Who do we got? Who do we hate? Who's in the Fae? Maybe someone who's Fae. So now, here's where we can take Sleeping Beauty Maleficent and be like, you're a character. Feywild. Courts of the Fae. Court of Terror, obviously. We're going to make a new Court of Terror Fae for this. Do we have thorns? Masks. That's the cactus. Wasn't the... This is the Volenbode. Let's do it quick. Oh, Court of Beauty has some. Why? This is Silliman's Boon. There we go. Tower Bow. Oh, it's the same one, right? Fallen Grouton has... This is actually technically wrong. We'll say the Grouton apples have thorns, though. So we're going to put her in the Court of Terror. It's not Wilderkiln. Wilderkiln is Aquamarine, I believe? Skull Pit, Wilderkiln. Yeah, the Aquamarine. Aqualamary. 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 We're gonna slap her here. What did we run 4? Thicket. No, we're on 3. That's fine. Home, Drola Thicket. Home. Control 3. Deep in the sunny... Not deep in the sunny. Riding the mid-afternoon. Where the sun is high and the light is powerful. A wide... Oh, you know what? Hold on, I need to scroll up. The Font of Unwhelming. What was that? That was in Brambles. Yeah, okay, no. We're fine. A wide patch. Thorns breaks the horizon. Within towering stems, wood of roses, blackberry, blackthorn. What else has a lot of thorns on it? Wreathed in hops. I'm gonna take out blackberry and put in rubus. Oh no, raspberry. Blackthorn. Thorny bushes. I almost put in horny bushes, and I feel like that would have gone horrendously wrong. Oh! Hercules clubs, blackthorn. What's this, pyracantha? Pyracantha. Firethorn. Ooh. Hops. If you've never picked hops before, you don't understand the experience. I should bother you. Yeah, if you never picked hops before, you don't understand the experience of like, huh, this vine feels a little funny, and then your arms feel like they're on fire an hour later, and also you almost pass out from the fucking... Their ability to put you to sleep. I actually have some hops behind me that I found on my way to a secret fairy glade yesterday. I shit you not. Oh, let me just bring up a different map for a moment. Where's the base map? Edit. I'll take the base map out after. We'll be fine. Insert. New map. No. Imagery. Edit. Imagery? Huh. You know what? I might need to put in a base map in order to, oh, there we go. Change base map. We're gonna throw imagery. Let's go down to the bottom. Very good. We're just gonna turn off the world for a moment. Come over here. I actually turn that right back on because I don't need the base map. So I'm around here right now, I believe. Nope, that's Portugal Cove. There we are. Turn off pop-ups. Chunk of the world got eaten into space. Yeah, my moon tries to kill people. So, this section here, this is a fish and chip shop. It's an amazing fish and chip shop. This is where... No, sorry. This is a fish and chip shop. This is where the old school used to be. What the fuck? Skip ad. Back up to you. My grandmother's old house. Beautiful beach. Amazing fish and chip shop. If people come to visit me, we're getting fish and chips there. Trees that are impossibly old. I was going to go on a hike with my brother today. He has a good camera. He would have taken some pictures. But this is the East Coast Trail, which is beautiful. Amazingly beautiful. This pole line doesn't exist anymore. Where is it? I don't think it's that early. It is. So these trees have all grown in. This is a abandoned well, and this used to be a house. These are blackthorns right around here. And then up here. Where is it? Right in here. This rock is a spring. And there's a bunch of roses that someone's planted around here. They put a stone bench right here and a memorial to their family member who died in 2011. And so, like, I was walking along this trail. I found a trail that's like, this is not the East Coast Trail. Don't go this way. I was like, fuck you. And I found a literal spring, memorial glade, a bunch of rocks looking out. Oh, I can't do the 3D. But it looks straight out across the water, across Bell Island. And it looks phenomenal. So I played a tin whistle tune there, said out loud, I hope no one owes me a favor, and took off giggling. But the reason I bring that... what the fuck? Is that an island or is that a bog? That's a bog. I mean, it's an island bog, but it's a bog. The reason I bring that up is because blackthorns. They have blackthorn tree there. Right, sorry. Oh, and hops. There are hops along the trail where this home once was. And so I picked some, but not enough to put me to fucking sleep. Raspberry, blackthorn, fire, wreath, and hops, and what other thorny vines exist? Hold on, I should be doing this on the other screen. Thorny vine, yeah, the thorny. Come on, come on. Alright, let's see what we've got. What are you? And you. Oh, and you. So what everybody doesn't say. Okay, let's visit Reddit. No, go back. We're gonna try not to get absolutely fucked. Yes, go in here. Also, Control-Shift-T. Let me go to the thread, you shit. Oh, it's Passiflora. Okay. Good. Passion flower vine. Vibe. Google will know. Beautiful flower. This is one of the most commonly requested. What flower is this? Does the vine have thorns? Can we verify? Climbing passion flower? Yes, cool. Show me the vine, you piece of shit. Almost looks like Fabaceae, but... leaves are closer to grape. Alright, Google. Images. Fuck it. Too hard. We'll just let them assume that it's there. Trials for the will to kill. Nope, here we go. Hops. What is the name of our archfey? Let's slam a bunch of syllables together. So this is essentially Maleficent. Not quite, because the mouse is horrendous, but... Actually, the original Sleeping Beauty is public domain. How much of... Sleeping... Oh, I'm gonna get you guys back up so I can see what you're saying. Sleeping Beauty. All... I want the movie. Actually, I'll click the movie so I can get the thing. Nope. Nope. Escape. I thought that was... That's not. Wikipedia's over here. There we go. Oh, she has a name that's not Aurora. It's Zeladine? Did I just see that? Evil Fairy. Excellent. Thank you. Jesus, this one is old. Yellowstone biome. Interesting. Let's see. Paris Forest. Princess named Zeladine, Tyroleus, Troilus. Troilus? Troilus. For the flax, the cultures fall asleep. Are almost put to death, but are instead hidden. Very good. Plot. Give me a wicked fairy. Oh. Carabossa. Ooh. Where did that come from? That's a good name. Origins. Sun, Moon, and Talia. Ooh, see, this is why we do this. We get into the deep lore. The heroine, Lisa. Themis knife, not seeing it, thinking she's been left out. Themis. Which... who is she in? Goddess of justice, divine law, order, and custom. Alright. The deep lore. When does she get called Carbos? Because, like, I want to get fucked on that. Revisions. Where does this name come from? Princess Mayblossom. 1697. I think it might be out of copyright, but we can't tell with the mouse anymore. There we go. Tchaikovsky uses it as well. We're gonna go with the Carabossa. Carabos? The Carabos. Home of the Carabos. Great success! Archfey of Thorns and Thick Woods. Because Archfey of Thick Woods. Ugh, God, that's not going to cause problems. Alright, so we'll get to her later. Well, we'll get part of her later. Court of Beauty... Novaconia. The Novacon. Keeping copyright for something that's almost 4,000 years old. They've already... 400, yeah. They've already gone after people for doing their own interpretations of those same fairy tales. They didn't win, but they tried. And I don't have the money to even attempt to try. Like, if they tried, I lose. Period. Until I bring it to, like, public media and then just be like, the mouse is strangling us, and then start a crusade against copyright as it is presently. God. When was the last time they made a Mickey Mouse movie? I don't think it was that long ago. 2011, I think. So Cursed Well being made by the Carabos. For intruding on her magic, not. So one of the things with the Fae is that it's hard to deal with humans for the Fae because humans can just make promises. They can just say things forever. and not suffer any consequences from that. But from Fae, a promise is like a physical thing you give someone. You can not really hold it, per se, but you know you have it when you have it. I'll be right back. I'll use the bathroom real fast. I'm back. Oh, hello, yes. Make steam by spawning campfires below the ground. That's funny. So, back to the thing. Actually, get some more tea while I'm thinking about this, while I'm talking about this. Yeah, humans can just make promises, which is weird for the Fae because they can't hold on to them. Human promises have about as much substance as a Fae house. Which is to say, perhaps a reasonable amount. One might assume that a human will keep their promise. One might assume that. One might assume that a Fae house won't fall apart on contact with, like, the rain. Let's see. Free campfires, though. So, the Cutter boss sees Altar Malta using magic to make these big thorns, and she's like, well, if you want thorns so much, motherfucker, bam! And she supercharges them, so now they can't stop the thorns from growing. How does that sound? Alright. How... Rose hips are okay. Tempted to get them to fight it with a beanstalk. Alright. So... This is for, after 5912. This is for, what year? 5934. So this is after the colonization has settled down a bit. This is 80 years? Yeah, 80 years since the fall of Konya. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna add, like, a subclass for Paladin. With the idea that they're essentially glorified lumberjacks. Yeah. Paladin wouldn't be a bad one. Oh, that's right. I need to make. Hold on. We're gonna throw some. Always record your ideas wherever you do things. So we got the battle mind I need to make. We also need the ghost hunter. I don't want to. I don't like Ranger. I don't like writing for Ranger. But Camp Master's Ranger, Ghost Hunter, Battle Mind. What other classes exist? Cleric, Oath of Not Thorns, Oath of the Baron, Oath of Harvest, fucking Barbarian, maybe. No. Well, maybe. Well, Magic Barbarian kind of cracked open a couple of design features for Barbarian. Rogue. Just go. They're all dex based. Not monk. Circle the World Tree Druid. Might add another fighter. How many fighters do I have? One. I'm not in another fighter. But the Silver Knights are there. The Silver Knights are one of Konya's biggest fucking, like, buffs. In order to be a Trusari in Mount Haramu, you need to be level 6. In order to be a Silver Knight, you need to be level 11. Level 6 is reasonably attainable by a human on this planet once every, like, 100 or so years. Level 8 is welcome to fairy tales. Level 10 is lol, that's some Goku shit right there, and level 11 is haha, what do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. And in order to be a Silver Knight in Konya, you need to not make sense on a human scale. It's either that or the leveling scheme for Dungeons & Dragons is so incredibly disappointing that there's no point talking about it. It would be even worse. It'd be everyone is level 20, if that's not the case. So I have to compare it against my experience as a swordsman. Alright, cannot stop growing. Something curb the growth. Fire. I guess that's where the wildfire druids come in. This will be the home of the wildfire druids. Yeah. Alright. I assume... So they'll probably still build their houses out of quarried stone. Which is still igneous on this side of the Aegis. Can they get it? Hold on. So, regions off. Sedimentary. Igneous. A little bit of igneous, normal plain strata. You know, probably a bit of sedimentary up here as well. So, in Janakshio here, just north of Karaite. Regions. Janakshio. Which I named Janakshio before I knew that she meant hills, so it was perfect. It was like, great success. Yeah, we'll say it's, basalt is intrusive, isn't it? Pretty sure basalt is intrusive. Extrusive! Ooh! And there is basalt to the north. The reason for this is that when it metamorphoses, basalt turns into serpentinite. It turns, and I think this is because of feldspar or peridotite? Serpentine rock, serpentinite. Alright, group of minerals, which is magnesium. Phyllosilicates. Magnesium, iron, phyllosilicate. Which is ultramafic. And hold on a second. Yes, yeah, because volcanic islands, right? Lizardite. God, that's actually beautiful. That's really beautiful. Incalinite, really? Huh. 20 varieties in the serpentine subgroup. Great. Asbestos. Properties and structure. I'm pretty sure this comes out of this. Wait, it's ultramafic, right? So we already got ultramafic up. Ultra basic rocks. Those will give them good wine as well. Peridotite right there. We're looking at extrusive, volcanic, subvolcanic dikes, pycritic basalt. There we go. So this gets metamorphed into serpentinite. So we'll give them. Basalt's shit for building, isn't it? Not flagstone. Basalt, masonry. We can change shit around. I mean, like, most of the Aegis is rhyolite. Yeah, that looks fine. That's all we need. That's going high enough. Alright, we're good. Yes, please do. Always. But, yeah. Let's just grab... Wrong one. Go back to you. Wrong one. Go back to you. Go back to you. Here we go. Basalt. Quarried. Mines below Old Konya. Why are there two different types of rock from the same volcanic event? A demon did it, literally. An Azer magic made it so there were different layers of lava. Great success. Every time I pull a wizard did it levels of bullshit, it must be remembered and it must be known that that piece of lore stays. It's not just a wizard did it and don't go checking. It's a wizard did it and you can go check. Low Old Konya. Fire below Old Konya. We'll make it deep. Because I think ultramafic rocks allow for caves fairly easily, which helps out. Ultramafic. Is it mafic or mafic? I forget. We're the source of much of the masonry of Old Konya. Much of that masonry from the fallen walls came the walls. And I'm not too worried about, like, building for... Oh, thank you. I'm not too worried about building for, like, dry stone wall or shit like that. Like, you can use mud for that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, God, the wide grout is such a... That's an aesthetic choice. I'm not sure if I like it, but it is striking. Going up. What's the tallest building made out of basalt that you know of? Some of these are 3 floors tall. That's not bad. That's fine enough. For the fallen walls became the walls of the town that would be named Nova. Oh, fuck off. Oh, it's control. You know, it's control I. Nova Konya. 3 floors average. Okay, that's fine. If it's capable of building Wizard Tower, then excellent. Amazing success. If the church towers are taller, that's all I need. That's actually really good to know. So, in Nova Konya. When Konya was destroyed by Kolirahi troops, it was actually destroyed by adventurers, but the Kolirahi set it up. Eltar Malta, an elf, one of their saviors, began to rebuild for a second time. Rebuild the city. He chose to face the lake from the south. People wouldn't know cost of such wars. Hold on a second. Face the lake from south because of the cost of such wars. Decided to partake an old Konyan tradition, that of building walls. The walls he built with elven magic, strange elven magic. Ooh, because you can't let people have normal elven magic. That's some bullshit. What do we got here? You just sent me something else. You? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. Again, I don't fuck with a black and white aesthetic as much as Rustin would. But yeah, Blackstone Towers. Strange elven magic out of the roses. Great roses. Swelling their branches, hips, petals, till a whole family feed on a single hip. Houses could be built. Stands. Rich people usually plaster over the stone. Rich people are wrong. How do you fight acid rain with ultramafic stone? Just launch basalt into the sky. That'll get rid of the acid in the rain. House could be built from the timbers. In doing so, he both ran afoul and incurred a humorous curse. Definitely spelled that wrong. This thing doesn't have a spell check. From the Karabos. Archfey of Thorns. Fed his magic full to bursting, so that none could control the growth of the thorns. Lime paint in olden times, yeah, and concrete now, that makes sense. The old school whitewash. Which again, fighting the hard fight against acid rain. None can control the growth of the thorns. People fight daily against this abhorrent abundance. Abhorrent abundance? Oh, abundance. not overtaken. Thorns that block the sky. Konya's new throne. On which sits Eltar Malta, who claims himself regent, but is addressed as king. It's made from an oak. Sits inside of an oak, powered by singular magic. Golden oak throne waits for an heir that the Konians would recognize as their own, and who won't get killed by Eltar Malta as a power-loving, power-hungry? Power-hungry. Hearts, without the hopes of their own people in mind. Very good. Novaconia Dansui Shan. I have open in another window. We'll bring Dansui Shan back down. Yep. Here we go, just so we know. Now it's urban. Urban. There we go. Urban. Konya's houses. Nova Konya's houses are stone, supporting garrisoned timber, rose timber, are most frequently black stone supporting garrison rose timbers. Hey, here's the whitewashing coming in. The difference, Tudor, it's not quite Tudor architecture. Wrong window, let me do that for y'all. So, more this rosewood. Let's see what rosewood looks like. Yeah, so we have this. That's very dark. I like that a lot. What the? Oh, rosewood is a tree. Like a tree that's not a rose. Rose stem wood. I want Brazilian rosewood. I want literally wood from a rose bush. Rose bush wood. I want Brazilian rosewood. Come on. Ever turn the wood on a thorny rose bush? Give it a go. Oh, let's see what we got in rose. There we go. This is rather light. Oh. Jesus. What the fuck is this? That's fucking cool. Also exactly what we're looking for. We're gonna hold on to this. Let's go back to that Reddit thread. All. I wasn't a red thread. Excellent. Stabilize it. Yeah, cool. Turning poison ivy stems. That's fucking crazy. Do elves react to poison ivy? I don't think they do. I think that's just a human thing. Here we go. Rosebush drumstick. So it's very light. Rosebush branch. Very light wood. So we're looking at the blonde version of Tudor architecture. Tudor pine. So like all these dark stains, and we're like, nope, we want the blonde version. This is the white Oreo of Tudor architecture. Vanilla Oreo. It's not that. Not these. Fuck off. Where I know they exist. It's vanilla Oreo. It's gonna be vanilla, isn't it? Yeah, vanilla Oreo. This is the aesthetic of the town. Alright. Garrison. Rose timbers. Pale garrison. Rose timbers, whitewashed walls. Why do they make the roof out of clay? Maybe an option. What colors of clay can we get? Clay tile. Oh, we could do some crazy shit. How to make your white European... Yeah, while I said originally... and still say that Konya was a place for all humans, there were all sorts of colors there. It was historically and aesthetically too European, too white, that I went and made Grouten, which is just black. All black people. Wearing slightly better armor. But what if... glazed clay roof. What if we did some crazy shit? Ooh. Green is tempting. Pottery. Glazed pottery. What if we do some crazy shit? Like, hear me out. What if their tiles were, like, all glazed pottery? And, like, handmade, every one of them. Great success. What if they were all, like, an aesthetic? What would I want? What would we want that to look like? Blue is an obvious counterbalance for the yellow of the rosewood. Purple, though. That's a red-blue hybrid. Rustin, you still there? Hopefully Rustin's still there. Get his opinion on it. It's like the red clay barrel tile is done. It's also ubiquitous. So is green, for that matter. Green is it green? Hold on. Let's get Korean roof tile. Let's see what they use. More of a gray. Gray fired, is it? I was thinking it was green. That's pretty ubiquitously gray, though. A little bit of the grayish green. Like, it's coming close. There's some green right there. That's cool as fuck. Like, it's kind of green? I can see it. A lot of grays end up looking green as soon as you touch blue light on them, so... Well, they don't do full barrel tile, do they? They do like U-shaped shingles. What's the... And then they sit a barrel on top. Okay. So it is it's very close to barrel tile. Just wider. There we go. We could make this place purple. Purple and white. I think I really like that aesthetic. We're going with it. What do we need to make this? All. Purple glazes, cobalt, alkali, manganese, and magnesium. Fuck yes. Very reasonable things for them to get. So what are we looking at? Purple glaze, give me this one here. Dark purple glaze, calcium borate, soda feldspar. Manganese dioxide, cobalt oxide. What else do we got? Oh, here we go. Here's the better ones. Magnesium. So yes, with the mineral profile of this place, purple fired clay, totally an option. Let's purple glazed roof tiles. Because what else are they gonna do? Welcome to Konya. Welcome to Nova Konya. Wash walls. With. I don't want them to be barrel shingles either. I think we're going to stick with the typical shingle. The work that goes into. What about the roof though? Roof shingling. Oh, hold on. Let's look how the shale ones are done. That's... yeah, but how do they hook in? I think it's just it's a divot underneath on one side and a... historic shingle. I want one. I don't want many, I want one. Ecosia needs to work on their algorithm. I know, they're just ripping off of Bing. I just want a single shingle. I don't want the whole roof. I want a shingle. Singular. Yeah, sure, you know, we'll do slates probably. Give me a shingle. Just the singular shingle, give it to me. Do I need to go down to the colony of Avalon? Here we go. Early times, so we have... Ooh, I don't see a divot. I'd really like, not a hand-drawn thing that is hillshade and not bands. Rock, thank you. Maybe stone shingle. Stone... Ah, yes! Shingles. Fuck off. Have I gone too deep? Have I gone so deep that Google doesn't know that I'm looking for a single shingle? Roof. Shingle. God fucking damn it. Fuck. No. Shingle tile? There we go. Let's try it. Maybe that'll be one. Nope. Let's give me whatever this shit is. Looks like granulate color sand. So it's concrete. Wow. You'd think, like, one of these would be easy to find. Britain isn't that windy, though, is it? What place is windy as fuck? Are barrel tiles better? What? Shingles. Oh, no, we don't need to care. We don't need to care. So, we'll just say it's purple shingling. Deep purple. Deep violet or purple? Violet versus purple brings up violet. So we're going for violet. We're going for almost enemies. Oh, bring back the live stream so I don't miss out on anything. Overhung by deep violet. Ow, something just came off my face. Shingles. Fired and handcrafted. Houses are most frequently 3 stories tall. Let's bring in a slight bit of the early modern feel to it, and businesses being run out of the bottom floor. There we go. Family business being run out of the bottom floor. Now, how do Conians get their water? This is not yet set up for convenience. Yeah, it's only been 80 years. Carried from the lakes and from the lake and rivers. Because we're still on a different river, right? Yeah, there's still this river here. Which is coming out of... I need to label that one, don't I? Take off municipalities. Does this even look good? Take off the rivers. Alright. Let's see. Water must be carried from the lake and rivers. I was about to say, is this that default music? It is. Water must be carried from the lake and the rivers and the cultures of the house. Waste must be carried out. Families surely sleep in rooms. Topmost floor. Kitchens, social areas take up the second floor. The middle floor. Don't want to confuse. What do you mean the second floor? Is there 4? Fucking Brits. The first floor is the first one you're on. What kitchens take up social area? Floor. Sure is often wood. Upholstered. Can you make fiber out of rosewood? I could probably check. There's like 3 rose bushes within 4 meters of me. Wood. Upholstered. In what sort of colors? Down. There we go. Conian. No end of supply. Their experiments. Conian. Carving. Woodwork. Because of course, they have just the stupidest abundance. Folk sleep in raised beds to avoid rats. Damp. Mattresses. Stuffed with down. Obviously, Conians have swans. Like, why would they not? With goose down. Which is in abundance. No such thing as a cold night in Konya, even when it snows. Alright. Relatively Spartan otherwise. Yo, that's a crazy rogue subclass. Give me a moment. Class archetypes. Do we want to... Chimney Sweep Rogue? Rogue? Let's just have that there for a moment. Cast iron ranges are always lit. Like water, kitchens of... Alright. What else do we got? Any singular religious order taking hold? So Nova Konya has only one temple. It is grand. Okay. The description from the Vikings of the Hagia Sophia were they could not tell if they were in heaven or on earth. Yes? Hold on a second, let's bring this up so you guys can see. And then the Blue Mosque and so on. We need to make... So these people, part of their history is that after the War of Ants, for 50 fucking years, every single religious order tried to take a hold in this city. So it was... You had more religious missionaries than you had citizens. And it didn't work because they would fight each other all the time over everything. The Konya's a little sick of this, and they're like, no. All of you go into one building now. You get one. If you're gonna kill each other, do it in there. And to think, one of the most treasured things in the Hagia Sophia, the words, Halfdan was here. Graffiti. So, if we had to build a single temple, obviously, it's going to have, let's put this down, the temple. Which must have the biggest dome, the tallest tower, the widest hallway, the biggest bell, the biggest organ, the deepest catacombs. How bigger make can M do? Let's stop raining. How bigger make? What are we looking for? Let's bring up Mosque. Oh, there we go. Craziest colors. Craziest mosaics. Blue Mosque inspired... God, that is beautiful. Inspired the Dansby Chinese maze. This is what the inside of the maze looks like. Less purples. Less greens, but this blue is constant. No, every other one is saturated, is it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, these are all saturated pictures. It's still beautiful, but more of the saturated ones in the Dansby Chinese maze. So, biggest dome. What's the... I want this to be a mall of religion. You come in and you pick what's good. Oh, fuck right off. Open image, new tab. Yeah. This picture's so grainy, I don't think it counts. Mosque interior. There we go. Want this place to be offensive. Whoa! The fuck is on the go here? It's vector stock, but still. Let's see. We still want to hit that European style. Spanish church interior. How did the Spanish do theirs? So they had that fucking blend. Yas, look at that gold. Nope. The interior church San. Oh, San what? San what? I do love minarets. Oh, altars. Forget about the altars. Who dares send me things? Good. So, bring you guys back up. I don't want to lose y'all. Konya's new throne, sells Alta Malta. Yeah, biggest, spiritual and church going. What else do we have? We'll put like that into another section. Where is Dansmisha? Ecology. So we'll put that into like a separate thing. So that'll be the temple. Add temple here. There's only one temple, in which one can find at least an altar to nearly every god. You get to like one or two priests who are pulling like triple duties, like, yeah, I'm a cleric of Art God 1, Sun God 2, and Magic God 55. What about it? Swaps out their holy symbols. May, don't worry about it, wrong God bless you. Let's see. How do these people get along? They don't. They do not get along. They have to. They have no choice. But they also don't. I suspect that'll be a quest for somebody. Like, hey, let's weed out the number of, like, gods in this church. We'll have to choose what the pantheon looks like. Isn't that a deeply spiritual and sacred thing to do? Well, it would be. If there were, you know, somewhere less than 300 of them. Altar to nearly every god. I don't think there's many wells in town. Power. Do they have electricity? It's been 100 years. I don't think anyone has done the quest yet. to make electricity better, so we'll sit that there. If they do have electric power, where do they get it from? How can we get, like, reliable electric power? Windmill. Big open lake. You know what? That lake is probably, like, reasonable. So it's definitely a consistently deep lake. There's no change because it was literally zooped out of existence by a sphere. I thought that was fucking Le Tassi Deloro for a moment. Fuck happened to my finger? Let's see. Food. Give me a few wind-powered cooling buildings. Exist in Konya. Each family has a personal cold vault there. They store their food, perishable goods. People who control these cold vaults are usually opportunistic. Source of much grief. Right. What else? Oh, the military. We'll get to the military and sociological notes. Put the military. The resurrection of the Silver Knight program. Environment. Konya is known for its temperate weather, which oscillates regularly between rainy downpour vibrant sunny days, thick fog, we won't give them wind. Say Konya's still, like weirdly still. Because this way the lake is glassy.
Reminds me of Harry Potter a bit.
Oh, that's what was putting dents in my hands. Thick fog. There was only a thick fog. Theory of cast. So that way we don't have it on a precipitation list. Winter. Snow. Thick flakes. Building in huge light piles. Roofs. Wait, no it doesn't. On the street. Constant rain drips from the eaves. Eavies.
of the houses are never cold within. Once all farmland remains largely open fields, though now feral apple trees from what were once orchards begun to reclaim land. Willows line the riverbanks. And the banks of what were once irrigation canals. All Konya is besieged by Fey magic. The Rosewoods.
Yeah, it's going to be called the Rosewoods, even though it's not with Rosewood. Rosewoods. Yeah, the sun has just broken. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. All right. Meow. Huh. So I got a piece of rose here. I'm gonna break into it and see what it is like. What can I cut on? I don't have a cutting board. Hold up. Meow. Yep. Well, it's quite a bit darker and quite a bit bigger on the pith than I expected. Probably why it doesn't get turned much. So, we're looking at that's a really big pith. Kind of grayish, a little bit pink. That's fine. That'll make for fine timber if it's literally bigger than buildings. Now give me a moment here as I check the weather. I might need to disappear on a hike. Weather. Hourly forecast. Chance of showers. Let's downgraded to chance of showers. What does the radar show? If you can't read the weather radar here, well, like what sort of creature are you? Close off layers. Let's see the 3 hour. The rain has definitely stopped. Alright. Unbotheredly.
Alright. So, back to y'all. Yeah, there's no fucking rain. Hold on. We're clear. Back to the good part. Bark, fruit, leaves, the roses, and of course, what feeds on those. Konya was always a region with very little wind. And now, with the Great Wall of Roses on its south, there is rarely a day in Konya in which the air is not still. All right. So we got that part. Where's my other tab? Here we go. Environment ecology. 3. Ecology. How do I do that? Normally I go with Paradise of the Sea. No, Monoramu's. Even though Monoramu doesn't exist anymore, it's still a better place to live. Also, you're a human. They're not xenophobic against you. Nor are you a mage. I turn that down a tiny bit. There's that osprey again. Konya currently doesn't have very good refrigeration. It doesn't have pressurized water. It doesn't even necessarily have guaranteed clean water. It has no educational facilities other than training halls. It's because this is a nation that is rebuilding from the ground up after only 80 years without modern amenities. So they're literally rebuilding their oldest foundations. They're rebuilding their oldest everything. It is by the strength of their people and by their ability to make good crafts that they are able to sustain themselves presently. And also Monoharamu not existing anymore is a huge factor in Konya's economic rehabilitation. But at the same time, they are so scarred by that legacy that it's not a great place. Thankfully, I guess their healthcare is largely taken care of by the extreme competing abundance of clerics, paladins. Mostly clerics. Paladins are a little too edgy. You just go to the temple and be like, oh, whoever will I get to heal me, praises unto whatever god does that. And an attendant just brings you to like, alright, who's next on the list? This is a running theme in this world, is that the gods have to actually fucking work to get people to pay attention. If you are not doing your job as a god, you will be abandoned. Like that. Like that one upstart Bane decided to sacrifice his only paladin because he was weak, and it was like, now what do I got? Nothing. Fuck's sakes.
Air is not still. Ecology. So what did I have previously in the ecology of Konya? Did I even have Konya ecology? Urban. Welcome to the Konyan religious selection. More. This is all I had. Steel, ochre, ancient correction cataclysm, so that's good. They've got iron. Oh god, I forgot about Valalan. He's got to be a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. He took some drugs. Good to know. So they had orchards, wild magic zones. Preying on the unprotected. Right, I forgot about the undead problem. They still have some of those around. Katagan, Kotsi. Katagan Barako is a fucking... He is a wild card. I have no idea what he's doing. Let's see. The Glass City, yes. 12-pointed wall schema inside. Sewers, chimneys. Yeah, back when they had sewers. Now they gotta fucking carry it. No, it's 12-pointed. I thought it was 10-pointed on the inside. Huh. No, dodecagrammal. Family of Mind Flayers doesn't say much. I definitely don't have anything for Morwerta. This is all I got for Morwerta. Houses one dead, unsavory sort. Alright, so we're gonna have to... It's just gonna take the environmental bits... where's Nova Konya? Nova Konya. We'll actually take out the ecology section, as that's just going to be, in this new format, that'll just be part of the Province of Roses. So Nova Konya, what do we got from Danswishan again? Economy. 2. Economy. Nova Konya now supports a burgeoning economy, a burgeoning woodworking scene, unlike any other on the plain or any region nearby. The overabundance of rapidly growing roses gives them plenty of wood to work with, given that if they do not, they will get overtaken and dragged into a thorny darkness. Iron is still available from the mines. Once supported Old Konya. Ah! Sorry, I just moved a chair and I noticed that the floor is coated in the tips of cat claws. Because she needs a scratching post and she does not have one.
There's just like 3 or 4 of them around. Ah.
One of them just stuck in my foot, which is why I noticed.
Let's see. One supported Old Konya is from this that they build their tools and much of their structure. That they build their tools. There we go. Weapons and armor. Nova Konya sits in a lull where they are able to provide for most of their needs. Little effort. Expanding their comfort is an uphill battle. New style. So we're not going to give too much. Nova Konya is going to be a small town, I guess, at this point, because it's only 80 years removed. 80 years removed? 80 years removed from 5854, which is Day of Colors. So fuck it, let's make a new subclass. Fun. Where's my other tab? There we go. Put this one to the side. This one to this side. There we go. There we go. Oh, right. I downloaded every homebrew ever. To my entirely legal repository. Core supplements. Thank you. So how does one... So obviously axes. Axes are obviously the way to go in Konya now. In fact, let's bring up Pinterest. This one here. Battle axe. Hopefully that brings me not bullshit. There we go. So we see a lot of tabar. These aren't axes. Fuck off. I think the Dane axes are going to end up being the right ones to look at. Because they have the reinforced edge. Here we go. What does this inspire us with? Danax. Give me one that actually looks decent. Here we go. Let's try you. You got that fucking face. We don't want to go into Vikingisms, right? These are knights. Maybe 17th century axe. It's gonna be boarding axes, I think. Ooh. Ooh woo. It's Pifokosh. Boarding axes. German hunting axe. Let's try that. Oh, Pollax. Weird Pollax. Hello, welcome. So, I got struck by a bug. Then I remembered I needed to stream, so I decided to finish that in. We're rebuilding Konya, or the start of Konya. So what we got so far is that the king, currently he calls himself the regent, everyone else calls him the king. Eltar Malta. You met Eltar Malta during your penance quest after burning down Manaharamu's hospital. He was the elven guy there. I was like, you know what, fuck it. If anyone's gonna rebuild Konya, if anyone's gonna rebuild Konya, which is now within the province of Roses, it's gonna be Eltar Malta. And so the question then was, how does a elven king fail to properly build a human city? And so, like, he built it on the shore of the lake that contains the glass citadel, the old Konyan citadel, which is now just ghosts. Like, every night you look across this lake and it is just a ghostly citadel. Filled with very angry crusaders from nearly every god. Which is roughly where I end Rismakov's license to destroy things on my plane. Oh goodness. I just noticed something there. Okay. So, well, obviously, you know, he's going to take part in Konya's ancient tradition of building walls. So he tried to build it out of roses. This is the province of roses. Konyans love roses. And an Archfey was like, one, that's my magic. Two, okay. And made the roses superpowered. So now you have the edge of a wall. These are Attack on Titan walls. Originally, Konya was the size of Germany. I'm taking that down a bit. Walls. Oh. Crack that one back open, because that was dope. This is the largest rose tree. This is a rose bush, as far as we know. Yeah, rose bush. So this is important. Attack on Titan walls. Imagine these walls crumbled in many places, and now magical rose fucking bramble thorn. We're talking no, bigger. We're talking like forest of thorns trying to overtake these walls and doing a good job of it. Ooh, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah. So this shit. This is Konya now. And so fuck off. What we're doing, or where am I? I'm back here. We're just typing up how Konya is Amdu. Military. We do need to type in their military. So you have a kingdom of humans currently ruled over by an elf. He's not Manarahi, so I guess he gets a pass. Manaharamu's gone, so that's a thing that can reasonably happen. 2 military. Oh, right, that's what we were doing. No, military, no. So I don't forget that.
I have, over on a different screen, a completely legal list of classes. And we're going to make a new couple for Konya. Good few, I think. Battle Mind is a different one. So with... This is why we had this open here. Is halberds? I guess, yeah. Halberd. Give me real halberds, thank you. We want big axe halberds. There we go. We need to make a class that fights plants, essentially, but we don't want it to be exclusive to plants. We want it to be, you know, usable outside of its context. Billhook actually makes a lot of sense. Roncone, it's a bill. Fucking Italian. Yeah, billhook makes the most sense there. You can see how a lot of axes have them. So how do we encompass fucking Rose fucker?
Do you want that to be... Actually, another question is, can we get by with what we already have? Barbarian, Cyclical Barbarian. Berserker, Battle Ragers, garbage. Ancestral Guardian's nice, but not what we're looking for. Juggernaut. What was that from? Telray. Totem Warrior, Wild Magic. So none of the Barbarians. So we'll do a Woodsman Barbarian. And how do we jack up this Barbarian? What do people want to see? Fire is an option, but I don't want this to be elementally focused. So right off the bat, let's get our what was it? 3, 6, 10, 14? 3, 6, 10, 14. Which is familiar. How have you been doing today? Oh, lost my window. Sleepy. Tell me about it. Woke up at 5. That is now a clock for me, or at almost an hour ago, actually. Late walk as well. Very good. You're not back. You're not too late coming back, though. Usually your walks take longer. Or did you go for a walk yesterday, though? So, Woodsman. Just joined in? Alright. Let's throw in some... Let's give these guys crits. Fuck it. Crits Barbarian. Anti-object. What else does a person whose entire thing is fuck these roses, fuck right off, get? Let's throw on the others. Let's throw on, what's the most recent? Telderay. God, they just fucking... Tasha's Cauldron had Beast and Wild Magic. So
One of your parents is a lycanthrope. Lol. So they get a vampire bite. Uses weapon if it's empty. Additional claw attack, which 1d6 isn't bad. Or a reach. So they're modifying their basic attack. They're not adding any bonus action attack in. Okay. What did a wild magic just gives you? When rage, get crazy shit, and also yeah. Do these guys get? Yeah, when you rage, they only get the one. They get a choice. You choose the form. What each form you time in. Okay, good. So, what's really cool to give someone who has to fight against the continually growing vines of the magical rosebush every day? Ignore the fact that my voice is getting farther away. I'm getting a cookie. I demand a cookie. Fire's the typical thing, yes. And, like, fire's okay, but anytime that you consign someone to a single element, you fuck them. And Wildfire Druid already exists. Jeez, I've run through that milk in like a day. Look. There we go. Oh shit, that's good. Something very slashy, yeah, Axis. Destruction. More idea, scorching, poisonous cutting. Destruction, yes. So we're definitely giving them anti-object. Like, whenever they're raging, double damage to objects, crit objects, like adamantine power. They already take reduced damage. Wow. We can maybe give them an immunity. Yeah. You silly Billy. How dare you try to groom my hand, you silly... Her fur is wet from grooming herself. How do we get, like, a lot of destruction? Should we give them, like, area of effect attacks? That's tempting. Actually, that's really tempting. That's really tempting. Melee attacks made in Cone 3. Cone 2. Which is silly. If you think about it, most melee attacks are already Cone 1. Ah! Like, it's a 15-foot cone. Warhorn Caster. I like that a lot. We'll put that on a bard. No, a second. Go back. Hunting bard.
And that'll be enveloped. So every additional bard class is going to be, like, absorbed by one of the courts of the Fae. So hunting bard will be absorbed by the Court of Terror. It's College of the Hunt. Hold on a moment. Drop of milk spilled on my keyboard. College of the Hunt. And like added bonus, there's going to be an Archfey of the Hunt, and their whole thing is going to be like, we're not controlled by the Court of Terror, and the Court of Terror is like, we pull these guys around like fucking puppets. If I was going to add a fighter here, I'd add the I'd make a whole Silver Knight thing. But I think fighters might be just like fully represented. Other than obviously the extremely superior Footman fighter. It's one of my favorite things ever written. It's a woodsman. So is Cleave essentially too powerful at level 3? I don't think it is. If somebody wants to dip, like, from fighter into this to get cleave, I think that's a great time. That's a great use of multi-class. We just gotta make it worth the time to go all the way up to 14. And then it's, you know, hopefully they continue going in Barbarian. So, made on target and cone 2. Yeah, I like that. Where is we? We'll give them the crits and the anti-object at higher levels, I think. But I think this is what Barbarian is missing. Arguably, it's what Ranger is missing. Ah, shit. Give me a moment. I need to remember that Ranger's here. Hunter Ranger, where are you two? Hold on. I've lost part of... There we go. Would make them good siegers. Yes, it would. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna remake the Hunter. We're going to remake the Hunter Ranger. We can't leave it in the dark. College of the Hunt, Ghost Hunter. Because this is an amazing idea for a subclass that falls so flat that it's laughable. Literally, it's like, once on each of your turns, be almost as good as the fighter. And look at this. When you miss, great success. 1d8 if it's below its hit point maximum, but you know, you could just get another attack. That would be great. I think it's level 10. Level 11, they get extra multi-attack. And it's supposed to keep up with the fighter, and it doesn't. It's any number of creatures within 5 feet. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go nuts with that. But the Woodsman Barbarian for now, we're giving them that cone. I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do with these guys. Class archetypes. Better Ranger. Give them stances. Great success. Woodsman. So, what are we going to call this? It is level 3. Where's my level 3s at? Here we go. Barbarian. Should be under the right class, right? You know? There we go. And we'll give them 3. What do we get? Well, we'll just call it Great Cleave. Which is, I'll call out to previous one, Hunter's Crouch. What, the Hunter Squat? Are they all Slavs now? Great Cleave. You are raging. Make your melee attacks against all creatures. You may. Your melee attacks against all creatures within a 10-foot cone in front of you. Period. Done. Great success. What else do we got going on here? Maybe that little cat. Cat literally froze while while cleaning herself to look at me like, what are you talking about? I think that's nearly powerful enough. What does Totem get again? Ooh, Glory of the Giants. Yes, Hunter. That does make sense. Stance. Okay. Give me a moment here. Yeah, fucking Path of Berserker, be a worse fighter. Path the Giant. Path of the Kool-Aid Man. Giant Power. Learn Giant. Giant's Havoc. You get... Reach increases by 5 feet. Oh, shit! Oh, and I can't put that on P.E.K.K.A. Damn. While raging, get bigger. Scrub. While you're raging, make melee attacks 10-foot cone in front of you. Fuck. Keep clicking on the wrong window. So... Do we... No, we're not giving them... We're not giving... I don't like everyone becoming polyglots. Oh! Duh. Knowledge of bark and... Should see with carpenter's tools. And woodworker's tools. Yeah, fuck it, that's fine. Alright, so that's 3. We'll tidy these up later. 3, 6. What's 6 look like for everyone else? Much smaller. So we get our... Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what do they... What do the Ancestral Guardians get? Level 3. Resistance to damage. Now it reduces damage by 2d6. Bestial Soul gets a speed of some kind. Berserker can't be charmed or frightened. Path of the Giant gets damage type with 1d6. Throne property. Oh, right, runes. No one else is allowed to have it, though, because you can't have fun. This is a barb. We'll remake the Hunter later.
This is big axe fuck off branches barb. That said, we'll come back to the ranger right away once we're done this one. This shouldn't take long. Juggernaut gets a stance. Start your turn, no action required. Assume defensive stance. Can't be grappled. Attack rolls a disadvantage. Weapons made disadvantage. Isn't this just dodge? I think that's bad. I think Path Juggernaut is bad. Oh, they get a second thing. Yeah. Yeah. The Rangers are getting stances. These guys aren't. This is a barb. I do need to rename this. 1 moment. Woodsman is now renamed Path of the Woodsman. Path of the Woodsman. Okay, there we go. Bam, problem solved. Woback Betty, Blame Blam, Bambalam. Path to the Warrior, Aspect of Beast. Wild Magic gets recharge spell slots, which is nice. What the Beast one get from Tasha's? Speed. So, what do we want to give a Barbarian at level 6 as they're fighting things like this? Well, they just got multi-attack. And we want to give them a huge, like, no, I'm even more unfuckwithable. Currently, we have buff your party members, which is amazing. There's eyesight, foot pace, skills, while raging? No, it's permanent. Oh, these are most of these are outside of rage. Except for Berserker, which is garbage. Path's the Ancestral Guardian is within rage. So let's give this guy something outside of rage. It's not just a climb speed, as a climb speed is very much too easy. Oh, wait, no, this is the smash. How do I word smash? Yeah, even without that. So that is what we're putting at this level. We're giving C. There we go. That's a name. Bastion Breaker. Your melee. Why limit it? Your attacks. Snow White Woodsman, some form. If someone is eaten by another creature and you kill that creature, you may cast fucking Revivify without components. Very tempting. Your attacks. Yes, you missed it earlier. We were diving into... Here we go. We were diving into Sleeping Beauty. And behold, Karabas, one of the oldest names for the Wicked Fairy. Who is actually apparently in the oldest iteration, Themis. Die via a comb in her hair. Yeah, so this is 1600s. We get Princess Mayblossom. Look at that fucking shit. I love that cape. I love that hat. I think she needs to trim her nails. Some really cool fucking... Is this Lone Sun Moon Talia? Themis Serpentine subgroup. Looks like her flesh
It might be. We don't even know. Go back to... Because it is a cape. It's above this, but... She's just wearing some meat. If your flesh looks like that, go see a doctor. Please. There we go. Your attacks against objects deal double damage. You have advantage against objects. On attacks against objects. Your... I will leave that one. The rose circle. That we can make a fucking cleric about that later. But ooh. You know what? We'll put that on the bard. We'll put that on the bard. So at 6th level. Objects. How do we... Strength checks to destroy objects. What else can we give these guys? The rose circle. Yeah, that's pretty pog. Let's see, ability scene form. Yeah, put that on the bard. All that goes on the bard. Destroy objects. I want something else these guys get. Nope, we'll put it on 10th level though. More damage against armor, just so I don't forget it. So 10th level I think is exploration mostly. Let's see. Piercing damage resistance. Yeah, you get that from rage anyway. And while I could give it to him as immunity, I mean, like, giving them a cone is already really powerful. Although, it is tempting to put here. Currently, 10th level looks like Clairvoyance, Augury. That's Ancestral Guardian. So you get a... Clairvoyance is a 4th level spell? 3rd level spell. You get a ghost that spies for you, which is fantastic. Path of the Beast gets you... What the fuck is this? Infectious Fury. While you are raging, the beast within you curse your target with rapid fury. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, blah, or suffer one of the following effects. Your choice. 2d12 psychic damage, proficiency bonus times. Or uses reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of your choice that you can see. The fuck is that? That's crazy. Not great, because it's just, hey, make another attack. To the 2d12 is almost always better. Unless you hit a fucking dragon with it, the 2d12 is almost always better. But, oh. Gotta throw that against player characters all the time. Path of the Giant gets what? Berserker gets Frightful Presence. Yeet. No one cares about Berserker. Connection to the Giant. Strength allows you to hurl out a bonus action. Yeet. Oh my god, they gave Yeet a motherfucker. Good. You can throw creatures 30 feet That's fantastic. Juggernaut, push 10 feet. Push 10 feet. The melee attack while you're attacking. That's really good, actually. That's really good. Put that on top of other shit. Path of Juggernaut, Hurricane Strike. Oh, Juggernaut gets 2 things from Tal'Darai, as usual. Okay, weird. Hurl flows in the air, strength saving throw, knocked prone. And you follow it. Okay. Totem Warrior gets Commune with Nature. Poorly. Because no one cares. And Path of Wild Magic gets reaction. Do the Wild Magic Surge again. So it looks like many of these are very disparate and badly written. One of them, 2 of them. Do we have 3 of them? 3 of them are within combat. 3 of them are within combat. Is that it? 3 of them were within combat, and the rest are outside of combat. So we can do pretty much anything with this level. What was the one you gave? Looks like flesh, sleep ability, the same form. Crits, anti-object. Not gonna do that thing. We're gonna go 3. So when we go do the Ranger, we're gonna have to make this thing... I'm not even gonna make a note about it. This thing is just so top-heavy. Because I think Ranger fucking gets its capstone stupid fucking early. Ranger Archetype 15th. Okay, no, it's not too bad. Not good. It's not too bad. Wizard gets theirs at 18. So, blah. Path of Woodsman. Where were you? 10th level. Let's give them a... Do we want to give them Dark Vision? Devil Sight? Like, full-on Devil Sight Dark Vision? I don't want to give them Dark Vision. Tenth level, you gain the ability to see in the dark as if it were bright light. It was just, you know what, leave it there. Period. Done. In darkness, including magical darkness, period. Done. Really, really short, but like, hey, I'm a barbarian. I don't need to read many words to know that I do well. And now we get our 14th level, which, more damage against armor. That would just translate to a buff, wouldn't it? Is the opponent's armor. And then, like, level 2 druid toes get stepped on. Level 2 bard as well. Did you know that bards get heat metal? And did you know that some people don't pick heat metal for their bard? Isn't that crazy? I think that's crazy. Do you know what it's like to go up against a knight and be like, haha, heat metal, 3rd level? And they're just there taking like 3d8 damage around for existing 10 minutes to make that shit stop? Is the easiest way to get them to target you down, I guess. Because they're going to die if they don't. Eyes that see... My bards are like the wizards in normal settings? Yeah. Yeah, if you go look at like my optional rules, you're like, yeah, bards can use intelligence. What of it? Bard was the first class I played in 5e.
I only got to play like 2 sessions with her. And I don't think I've actually played Bard since, so I need to make another Bard. Chris, I haven't played it since the fucking playtest. Oh my god, things have changed. Back in the playtest, Lay on Hands from Paladin was a bonus action. Warlock was an intelligence caster. And bards are already magical. They're already deeply magical. They're already learning people things. Wizards are their own level of stupid powerful. That's why I don't have any wizard subclasses. Like, what do you do for a new wizard subclass? They filled them out so well. In the first expansion, like, Player's Handbook, and they're like, here are 8 wizard subclasses. Fuck. I can't compete with that. This is the most out of any class. I think they still, yeah, wizards are good. Wizards are good. Wizards are great. I love wizards. I've only played them twice. I got another one coming up, actually. But in both campaigns, I had a bad time. This time, it's under a really good DM, so we'll see how that goes. Demo. Wizards are not overpowered, they're overhyped in 5e. And they're already powerful. It's hard to... Oh, have I interrupted? No, we're good. Yay. I only had a bad time twice, and hopefully this time will be good. But from what I've seen from other people playing wizards, wizards are really hard to make a subclass for because just being a wizard is powerful to start with. Yeah, in Snarl, we kind of touch on the idea that anyone who goes pure melee is insane. That is an insane choice. Why would you ever go full melee when Prestidigitation is a 1-level dip? Like, you live in a world where dragons and fucking mind flayers exist, and you decided to say, you know what? No, just sword all the way forever. The balls on you must be gargantuan. Which actually, if I'm ever going to do a wizard subclass, I'm going to have to do it for Konya. Because it has to be something that's like, hey, be not Manarahi. The magic subclasses are great. Although, that's why, like, Mobster Rogue and Footman Fighter are both Warlock base. I really want someone to play one of those. Mobster Rogue is a support rogue with Warlock theming. Whenever one of your allies is wearing or wielding an item made with your toolset, or have the hairstyled, they can add their Charisma or Intelligence modifier to the associated skill. And that's pretty good. Fucking Deception, Persuasion, Investigation, Intimidation. Everyone walking in with the fucking gangsta drip. Medicine. Literally everyone is a doctor. Fucking Hexblade, everyone has Deception. That's fantastic. You get what? Spell? Spells known. Equal to half your rogue level rounded down. And same thing with fighters, half your fighter level rounded down. When do you get your spell slots again? Was it... You get one at 3rd, one at 9th, and another at 17th. You get 3 with this class. You can multi-class Warlock and get more, obviously, but... Short rest recharge. So these guys. I want them to get... oh, right, we're at 14. Attacker takes damage from reduced damage What's the beast one? Enter rage, choose a number of other willing creatures. 5 temporary hit points. Chosen creatures can use the following benefit at each of their turns. Hits a creature with an attack roll, deals damage, gets extra D. Everyone gets an extra D6. Weird. Oh, you gain 5 temporary hit points for each creature that accepts this feature. They get an extra D6 on their rolls. That's nice. That's the new beast barbarian. That's really good. Ooh, that's nice. Berserker, reaction attack, bad. Well, not bad. It's good, but Demiurgic Colossus, become huge. Yeah, just become huge. And 2d6 extra damage. Juggernaut gets 1, which is immune to things that stop you. You're the Juggernaut bitch. Got you. Totem Warrior gets 5 feet of you that's hostile, gets advantage on. So a tank mark. Fly speed equal to your walk speed. Ah, fuck. Need to modify the path of torrents then. Raging bonus action, pass through the space of a larger, smaller creature. Oh, you get a ram. So you get spook people, fly speed, ram people, and take extra damage. Is that bonus action? Bonus action, 1d12 damage and prone is not bad. While you're raging 20 feet in a straight line, larger, smaller target. Bonus action, make an additional melee attack against it. Why did they bother prefacing? Why does it need to be larger or smaller? So, bonus action attack. That's stupid. While you're raging, use bonus action on your turn to knock a prone things. Which the elk does. Okay. And then controlled surge, twice. Roll twice, choose the better. These are all rather disappointing. So we'll have to follow suit. Except for the beast called the hunt and the ancestral guardian. Oh no. Oh no, fucking, Fire break. Nope, 3. Fire break. At 14th level, you may make your melee attacks. Oh. Hold on a moment. Targets. Fuck off. It doesn't need to be creatures. We don't want another Echo Knight issue. You may make your melee attacks against all targets. All targets of your choice. Within... So we'll just take Great Cleave off and just call it Cleave. All choice within 15-foot cone? There we go. Magic. I'll come back and polish that up later. Let's go make that Ranger. Ranger? Yeah, let's make that Ranger. Class archetypes. True Hunter. Great success. All right. Now, we go back up to Ranger. Ranger gets their bullshit at... where are we going? Ranger gets their bullshit at 3rd level. 7th level? Weird. 11th level. Okay. Is this the same scaling as fighter? No. It is not. Fighter is 3, 7, 10. Wow. Ranger gets shafted again. And for 15. 3, 11, 3, 7, 11, 15. It's every 4 levels. Is that archetypal? Either way. So, we're going to slap that Hunter on, leave Hunter on. We're going to take the Fey Wanderer and the Swarm Keeper. These are the new ones. So we're gonna balance these against the new ones, kind of. So 3. I also called it a Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Quarry. When you roll initiative, you gain one of the following features. Your choice. I kind of want to, like, hold on, manage homebrew. Ranger. Ranger's Companion, Step by Step, Alternate Ranger, Alternate Ranger. Oh my god, so many alternate Rangers. They have them organized by author, I believe. Wow. Martial Ranger, Adaptive Ranger. Nothing great. Okay. Oh, someone has messaged me. Give me a moment. Alright, I might need to bounce fairly soon. Going on a hike to a magic glade. I'll send you all pictures. But let's see what we can get done before I end it. Before I end it all! Oh! So, Hunter's Quarry. Gain one of the features of your choice. Yes, I will absolutely send you pictures of the mystical fairy glade. So, where were we? Bold, Colossus, and Fuckerator. Whoa. Okay, so Colossus Slayer is out of flavor. It's bad extra attack. It's bad. Worse, it's bad sneak attack. Colossus Slayer is bad sneak attack, so we're gonna ignore Colossus. We're gonna ignore that. Giant Killer. This is Giant Slayer. When a... See, this is how you write this shit. Fuck. When a creature that is larger than you hits within 5 feet of you. When a large or larger creature within 5 feet of you hits or misses you with an attack, these are large or larger creatures. Almost all of them have reach. An attack. You can use your reaction to attack that creature. I'm not even putting in the condition. Rangers is nerfed enough. Hordebreaker. What was Lee saying now?
Alright, back to this part. Hopefully I convince him to come out. Giant Slayer. But once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another weapon attack against the same. Let's just copy Hordebreaker in. We're just taking out once on each of your turns. Here we go. There we go. Fucking Wizards of the Coast trying to do our boy dirty. B. That is within 5 feet. Within... We're just gonna... We're just gonna do this. Look at that. Almost a good feature. What's another third one? Because Colossal Slayer is just bad. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, fucking Hordebreaker, Giant Slayer. Do we want to just kind of like rogue code it? Give him sneak attack, like proper sneak attack. Oh, here's an idea. Hold on. Okay, so the idea here that we're gonna make is, so these two are active buffs. You get them when you make an attack. But what if you want to help out your friends? Warning. Plants. Creatures of your choice gain a bonus to initiative equal to your wisdom modifier. And cannot be surprised. Bam! That's a fucking feature. You have the choice between like, oh, hey, am I fighting a big guy? No. Am I fighting... So, we got creatures that's larger than you. Multiple creatures. So we have multiple creatures, bigger creatures, creatures that are sneakier than you. Notice there's nothing against single targets, and let's let the rogues, the fighters, and the barbs take on single targets. Let's let this guy be not spreading his damage over a crowd of people like a soft blanket, like all the noobs do. AoE is a waste of time if you can just kill, like, one person instead of lightly damaging 10. Whatever gets everyone closer to death fastest is the best. But being able to be like Aragorn in Lord of the Rings in the Forest of Fangorn. There's the Raven. No, that was the Osprey. Fuck.
being Aragorn in the Forest of Fangorn when fucking Gandalf was behind them. Just immediately, do not let him speak a word lest he put a spell on us. 30 minutes? What? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to check something. My brother's being full of shit. It's like 10 minutes. Because he's... I guess he is over here. No, he's right here. West End. Just off of this road. We're just gonna put him right here. Directions to reverse. It's a 15-minute drive. I think I lost him. Oh well. No Mystic Fairy Glade for you people. Where the fuck? There you are. Alright, back to designing class. Does this match up with the newer Rangers at 3rd level? 1d6 extra damage on Pet Swarm. So 1d6 extra damage, strength throw, or be moved 15 feet horizontally. 5 feet horizontally in a direction of your choice. It's okay. It's your swarm. Swarm Keeper magic also... Oh, they also get spells. What does the other guy get? Spells. More spells! Looks like you can't do a ranger anymore without giving them spells. Oh god, they get like extras. Hold on. 1d4 psychic damage. Yeah, we'll give them the extra spells. Deal with that one a bit later though. So we need, was it 1 spell for 3, 5, 9, 13, and 17. Which is every, so 2, 4, 4, 4. Weird. And it's 1 each. We'll come back to that. What do they get at 7th level? Hunter gets... Is it the multi-attack one? Opportunity attacks are made against you with disadvantage. Steel will... So we're gonna... Okay, here we go. 3... Hunter. It says defensive tactics. No, defensive strategy. So we get we're taking their multi-attack defense.
Oh, you know what I need to get up? Fuck. What's the name of it? Class Review Ranger. Ranger's Handbook? Is this the one? I think this is it. We'll let this load. Oh, I am going on a walk. Alright. That's still going to be 10 minutes. He is typing. We'll figure that out in a moment. Alright. Well, I might actually have to bounce in a moment. In a quick second. Either way, you know what? No. I think this is a good spot to end it. Brother's up. No. We'll do a little bit more. Because I can get ready faster than he can be here. Is my brother. It takes time. Let's see what we can finish in this. Defensive strategy. Oh, right. This thing. Here. Close that out so I can see. Character optimization punching bag. It's still bad. So here we go. Optional class features, all good. Favorite enemy, meh. Is subclasses in this thing here? Here we go, Hunter. Hunter is decent, apparently. Most creatures take some amount of damage early in a fight. Easy to trigger those damage bonus. The fuck? Crap, guide to... Joe Cat is apparently sponsoring RPG Bot. Yes, Kitty Cat. Giant Killer... Meh. Horde Breaker good. Okay, here we go. Escape the Horde. Multi-attack defense is the only good one. So the Halfling Brave feat. Multi-attack is fantastic. I will be taking these. Not taking the attack action. Okay. So yeah, multi-attack defense. Just gonna grab multi-attack defense wholesale. Not even going to bother with it. Congratulations, you are now bold. Bold. Delete. Wholesale. I'm gonna get ready. We'll come back to this another time. I'll talk to y'all later. And thank you for joining me. Even though it was a kind of short stream. I started at like 1, only 3 hours. I might even stream again later on tonight. But probably not. See ya!